everybody, it's Joe, Passion Unchained, helping you build a life that you love. And in this case, helping you build a love life that you love. And my face is twitching. I'm twitching my face. I'm moving my face because I'm being silly. Silly goose. I'm a silly goose. So this video, I'm gonna dive deeper, as promised, into the subject of this piece of advice I hear a lot. I've been helping people on Reddit and answering their questions, only the posts that seem like they want answers. There's a bunch of posts that are giving advice that I don't agree with. I don't touch that because they're not seeking advice. I don't want to help somebody who doesn't want to be helped, right? I want them to actually use my advice, which is why in the last video I say, if you're not going to use my advice, or not that you're not going to use it, because sometimes it's nice to like tune your mind a little bit, but if you're not going to if you're going to be passive in your love life and you're just going to go out there and like let shit come to you, unsubscribe, don't watch my content, goodbye, I don't want you here. Because I want you here if you're going to take action. And even if that means using my content to tune your mind so that you go out there and have the right mindset, that's still taking action, right? I like listening to shit to put my mind in the right place. I also take a shit ton of action. I literally will be watching a YouTube video about something financial or whatever, or something about content creation. I will be taking action on my laptop before the video is done. So that's the kind of person I am. I'll go to a talk. I've been to so many entrepreneur talks, and I would like take action on my phone or like write notes and like dot points about what I'm going to take from this and do in my life from this. You have to actually take action. You can't just listen to things unless unless it's like a theoretical conversation, in which case that's only for your mind, which some of my content is, but not this one. Oh, is it this one? This one is sort of theoretical, I guess. I don't know if there'll be any action points in here. I guess there will be, and if there are, follow them. That's your homework. Write it down. Due on Tuesday, 12-point font, Times New Roman, 1-inch margins. I don't even know if you have to print any things out anymore in high school. You probably don't. It's probably all electronic. But let me get started because I have a Bond movie to see in a little bit. Yes, I recorded this right after yesterday's. I'm caught up now, really happy and excited. Without further ado, advice that I see on Reddit all the time, I don't like. This advice, and in person too, the advice is, and I actually have a friend that I really respect that has this, that kind of treats women like this, and it bothers me, and I've been trying to help him see why he doesn't need to do that. Because he could be a better guy if he would, for himself, not for women. I mean, yes, for women, but like, he could be a better guy, a more happy guy in relationships if he didn't follow this. The advice is don't show that you're excited. Don't be enthusiastic. The advice is if you're excited about a girl, don't show it. Be cold, be distant, right? Be a mystery is another way to say it. There's a lot of ways to say this. There's a lot of ways to say be a mystery, be aloof, be distant, make her come to you. That's another one. Another way this is said, make her come to you. That is usually the way it's said the most. Make her come to you. That's probably what I hear the most when you're talking about this piece of advice. I really don't like it at all. And the reason is because it's bullshit. There's one girl in particular I'm still seeing. We've been sleeping together for a while, and she's very cute. I would say I like using the word cute because it just makes me feel better. Not like in a shame way, but like when I say hot and I think of the girl that comes up, and I say cute and I think of the girl that comes up, cute makes me feel happier. Like I like a girl I can call cute. I think I've met a couple other guys that are like that. I don't know. I mean, they're just words really, but I just like the word cute to describe a girl more than hot. Anyway, point is, she's really cute. And, you know, in your lingo, that might mean really hot, really sexy. She's really sexy. I like her a lot. She's got a perfectly shaped butt that I like to, don't really like anal that much, but I like doing doggy style a lot. Anyway, she's great. I like her a lot. If she's listening to this, what's up? You're awesome. And I'm very enthusiastic. Like if you look at our texts, I'm like, hey, I'm really excited to see you. I use a lot of emojis. I'm like, hey, even like literally I drop her off and, cause she doesn't have a car, I drop her off and and then I go home, and then I get home and I'm like, hey, it was really fun having you over. I especially liked how you, I don't know, suck my dick or something, like something that we did, right? Because right now I'm really interested in very sexual flings. I mean, I'll probably always be. I'm a very sexual guy. I'm not ashamed of it, which is why I'm talking about it on this video. I actually have a video about why you should not. You can search for it on my channel. It's a few videos back. Why you should own the fact that you want sex. I go deep into it in that video, so I won't go deep into that here because I'm going on tangents already. Anyway. I'm very enthusiastic there, over message, lots of emojis, lots of excitement, lots of, hey, I'm really excited to see you, lots of, I can't wait till next time. And she continues to see me. Now there are some girls where I'll do that and they won't continue to see me, right? This goes into the other thing I was talking about, which is an underlying philosophy of everything that I talk about when it comes to girls is you cannot control how a girl feels about you and you should not try. It's going to be very frustrating for you, and you're really not in control of it in the first place. So you're not really changing her mind. You just think you're changing her mind. You try to change a girl's mind about how she feels about you. It might seem like she changes her mind, but she's really not changing her mind because of you. She's just, you know, she might be, I don't know, that's another topic. I'm going on too many tangents. I gotta organize my mind, guys. I'm not organized in my mind. I've been having too many carbs today. Maybe that's it, because my mind get carb cravings and it gets all unfocused. Plus, I'm really excited for my Bond movie in an hour. Anyway, point is, there are girls who I have tried to be aloof with that continue to see me, and there are girls that I've tried to be aloof with that didn't continue to see me. Just like there are girls I was enthusiastic with that did and didn't, right? All right, imagine 2 boxes. Girls that I was enthusiastic about, girls that I was aloof towards. Okay, enthusiastic about, expand that box. Girls that I was enthusiastic about that continue to see me, girls that I was enthusiastic about that decided not to see me again. And same with the other box. Girls I was aloof towards that wanted to see me, that didn't want to see me. First of all, girls that I was excited towards, a bigger proportion of them wanted to see me again. And a bigger proportion of them were enthusiastic back. Think about it. If you're meeting a friend and that friend is more of a stoic, quiet type, I have friends like that. I love them to death, right? If you're watching, you know who you are. You are amazing, right? And I have a lot of energy, so I'm happy to give my energy. As you can, I fucking yell at the goddamn camera. I have so much energy. I always have energy. That's just me. So I don't mind if somebody's not giving me energy. I'm just gonna still give you energy, right? If I like you. If I don't, fuck you. But like, if I give you energy, it means I like you. So, but it's so much easier to be energetic around. Like, I have another friend specifically I know who just gives so much energy, and you know who you are. And every one of my friends who knows him knows who I'm talking about. He is so energetic. He has the biggest smile. I always tell him he has the biggest smile. And he just always just gives so much energy. And he, like me, messages with tons of emojis and tons of exclamation points, right? That's him, right? When I'm around him, I feel like I'm automatically more excited. I might be quiet in the moment, and then he comes in the room and I'm just more excited and everyone just has energy. It's just how he is because it's contagious. A lot of people want to give you excitement. They want to give you their excitement and enthusiasm, but they're scared because they don't know if it will be returned. And they don't want to feel like they're the only one giving in the relationship, right? There's come girls, friends, whatever, right? We're talking about in generalities, and I'll apply it to women. And so what they'll do is they'll maybe hold back a little bit and see how enthusiastic you'll be. Maybe they'll give a little bit of energy, and then if you give it back, then they'll give more. And if you give it back, they'll give you even more, right? That's most people, I would say. Some people are always quiet. Some people are always energetic. Depending on my mood, if most of the time I'm always energetic, there are some times where I'll be more reserved, especially if I'm not in a good mood. I'd rather be reserved than just lash out at the people around me. I'd rather just be quiet, right? I don't want to put my negative energy on them, unless they're close friends, in which case it's a different story. Anyway, point is, most people want to give, but they will give only to people that reciprocate. That's most people. Energy, right? We're talking about energy, we're talking about enthusiasm. That is the same thing with girls. Most girls will give enthusiasm to you. They want to give enthusiasm to you. They just don't want to be the only one doing it. So you free them to be enthusiastic about you by being enthusiastic about them first and not expecting anything. Just if you're excited about them, if they're hot and you're excited about the date, just say it. If they say nothing, no harm, no foul, that's okay. And if you feel that you are very, very nervous and you don't want to give and not get, then I would say give a little bit. Give, kind of like if you're buying things, only purchase what you can afford. And if you're talking about your energy and your emotional investment, only give what you can afford. But give first, because you giving that enthusiasm and excitement gives them the freedom in their mind to give you back the enthusiasm and excitement. And this also, not just enthusiasm and excitement, but also sexuality. If you give sexual initiation, which is like if you're the first person that's sexual in your interaction with her, then she's going to feel more comfortable being sexual with you. And I obviously don't like go from 0 to 100. Don't like be like, hey girl, and then like fucking like grab her boobs or something when you haven't asked her out on a date. Like that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about have context, like have social calibration, where if like there's a girl in the supermarket, I'm not gonna say, hey, you're sexy, let's fuck. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't do that personally. Some people I know of would, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say, hey, you're really cute. I had to say that. Are you single? Or like, hey, you're cute. We should grab a drink sometime. Something like that. That's calibrated to the moment. Now, if I had a drink with a girl, like especially with this girl I'm talking about, we've had sex several times. If we come to my house and we're in my place alone, in context, it's totally fine for me to start making out with her and tearing her clothes off, because we've been in that situation before. So it's just having awareness and context of what's okay in the moment. The next step from where you're at could literally just be, hey, you're cute. Or it could be you tearing her clothes off and like fucking her. Like that's context. That's your decision to make. I'm not going to say like this is the best thing in every situation. It has to be, you have to be calibrated to the situation. That's just self-awareness. If you get in trouble, if I say, hey, initiate sexually with everybody, and you get in trouble because you went too far, that's your problem, not mine. If you're nervous about that, go slow, right? I don't want to be responsible for anyone getting in trouble. I'm not responsible for anyone getting in trouble, but I don't want anyone to blame me. So that's why I'm saying this disclaimer. But I hate that you have to do these fucking disclaimers. Fuck it. I'm mad. I don't know. Anyway, point is, initiate enthusiasm, initiate sexually, and you will open them up to give that back to you. Some girls will and some girls won't, but you'll get that a lot more if you put it out first. Most people are waiting for you to start because they want to, but they don't want to be the only person to. So if you do it first, then you free them to do it too. I hope this helped you understand why it's not a great idea to be aloof or try to make a girl come to you. That's advice that, from experience, does not work well. There are some people that make it work, but those are probably some people will tell you it works, and you might randomly get girls who will chase you, right? But again, it's about the control aspect. Just like I said in the last video, it's about, are you just passively letting shit come your way, or are you putting yourself out there and making shit happen and initiating and being in control of your love and sex life? Because you initiating enthusiasm and initiating sex is just the same thing in the last episode that I was talking about, which is the same thing as you initiating just asking them out, putting yourself out there, playing the numbers game. The more you put yourself out there, the more you'll get. And if you want to just be passive and let girls come to you, which is really the same thing as you being passive and deciding like, hey, if I'm aloof, then maybe she'll chase me. It's like, okay, maybe, but maybe not. And you're now not in control of the situation. You're just deciding that like, okay, if I do nothing, then she'll chase me. It's like, that's not up to you. But if you give your enthusiasm, then you give her permission to give you enthusiasm, right? And you're taking control of the situation. You are starting the process. If she wants to follow you, she will. If you're being aloof, she doesn't know that you like her. So unless she really likes you, or unless she has abandonment issues or insecurities where she chases guys who aren't into her, unless those things, which those probably aren't the people you want to be with anyway, unless she has those things, then she's going to have no idea you like her. And she's only going to reciprocate. It's not even reciprocation. It's just her initiating. You're essentially saying, I'm not going to talk to her. She's going to initiate because I'm scared of being rejected. Get the fuck over it. And again, if you're nervous, I don't want to be super hard on you. If you're nervous and you really want to apply this, do it slowly. That's okay. You don't have to go from 0 to 100. You can go from 0 to 1 and 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. I don't think there's anything more to say about this topic. I think this video is finitoissimo, which is not real Italian. I made that shit up. But I'm going to edit these videos, schedule them, and watch the Bond movie. And by the time you've watched either of these videos, I will know what happens to the Daniel Craig Bond, and I will be either very happy or very sad. I heard it was polarizing, and I will not spoil you. Unless I say a video that explicitly says in the title, spoilers. I don't think I'll do a review because that's not really what this channel's about. Anyway, ciao, bye. Subscribe if you want to. Coaching and photo shoots for Tinder in the description below if you want to. Until next time.